Allah and Allah alone without any partners. I bear witness that Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam is his last servant and messenger. O you who believe, fear Allah as he ought to be feared, and die not save as Muslims. The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said in the hadith recorded in Bukhari and in Muslim, La tattabi'unna sanana man kana qablakum shibran bi shirin wa dhira'an bi dhira'in hatta la'u dhakalu zuhra dhabbin ladhakaltumuhu, which is translated as, you will surely follow the path of those who came before you, step by step, inch by inch, so much so that you would follow them into the hole of a lizard. One of the Sahabas asked the Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, who are them that came before us? Is it the Christians and Jews? And he said, who else? What's interesting about the hadith is that we take a position in it as a whole to be followers and not leaders. We have an opportunity to be leaders, but in this case, we find ourselves to be the follower. We have epidemics that are arising within our communities that already exist outside of it. One of the beauties about this hadith is that it can encourage us, if we look deep enough, to actually look at the behavior of those who came before us. Look at the communities of those who came before us. If we do so, we'll see the pattern. If we do so, we may be able to save our own family. But if we fail to do so, and we ignore it, then everything that's outside of us that we have yet to see, it will surely come inside of our homes. And it has crept into it already. One of the epidemics that we have in our community today is divorce and fatherless kids. It's an epidemic and a silent one because many of our sisters go on, they exercise sabr. They keep their pain, they hurt, and the disgust that they may feel from the circumstances and situation to themselves. But as a Jamaat, as a community, we are to help and to assist. It ain't just someone else's family, it is our family. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the Quran, O you who believe, save yourselves and your family from a fire that is fueled by men and brimstone. Yes, that does refer to my immediate family first and foremost, absolutely. But your family is my family as well. And until I see it as such, until I help you as such, we will fail to realize how what I failed to help you with will come into my own home. We look into the society in which we live in, and we can see deeply some of the problems that exist. There are epidemics that exist on numbers that are outrageous. For an example, there are 18.3 billion children in the United States living without a father. 18.3 billion people, children in America living without a father. That means that there is 1 in 4 children in America that is living without a father. We live in a society that has undermined the role of a man and the role of a father. And we, as a society, have embraced those erroneous ideas and abandoned our roles as fathers and as husbands. The epidemic is so big that over 80% of single parent homes, the children are in institutions of juvenile delinquents and etc. We're not talking about the mental health area. We're talking about just solely the misbehavior of the children that happen to find themselves in the judicial system. These, as the Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam warned us, that we will follow them before us, step by step, inch by inch. If we look into our homes, our kids are going to prison. If we look into our homes, our kids are going to prison. In massive numbers, and we don't know why. Because we are finding our homes in the same condition that those who came before us are. A'udhu billah, we seek refuge in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala from this dilemma, and that we seek the relief and help from Allah. But we have to stand forth and be honest with ourselves about our reality in order to actually benefit, in order to actually ask for the help. We can't ask Allah for the help if we're not acknowledging we need it. And as a community, as men, we have to hold one another accountable. We have to hold one another accountable. There are many of us that may know some circumstances and situations of men failing to be fathers. And yeah, they don't have to be just Muslim. If I hold the brother on the street accountable, that'll give me the courage to hold myself. If I hold the brother that I meet in whatever circumstances or situation, and I see the need to give him the nasi, to give him the advice, to give him the sincerity, then I should take advantage of that and call upon him to do so. 85% of state-operated facilities, again, are built or housed with the children that have unfortunately grew up in single